Welcome back. We turn now to our weekly medical rundown with our own medical contributor and pediatrician at Stanford Children's Health, Dr. Alok Patel. Dr. Patel, it's always good to see you on a Friday, here to discuss some of the top medical headlines this week. And I want to start with this change at the CDC's website. The CDC this week updated their vaccines and autism page to suggest that there might be a link between the two. So how do medical groups react to this?
You know, Alex, medical groups across the board, many different disciplines are reacting with frustration, confusion, and outright shock that the CDC would change its wording in a way to almost question the data. And there are over 40 studies looking at 5.6 million people that have not found any link between vaccines and autism. HHS has said that they want to lead this with transparency and gold standard science, but so far this wording change is not reflecting that. Medical professionals are worried that this is going to impact our most vulnerable, including children. And also, when we look at the autism community, we're spending more time and resources on this topic that has been solved rather than early diagnosis, screening, and progressive research that could benefit all autistic children.
Well, and let's talk about measles for a sec. There are over 100 school children quarantining in the measles outbreak in South Carolina. And I'm curious, why do we keep seeing this virus spread?
Speaking of vaccines, we are seeing this virus spread, Alex, because it is one of the most contagious viruses the world has ever seen. It can live on surfaces. It can live in the air. You can spread it even if you don't know you have the measles. And if you're unvaccinated, there's a very high chance that you will contract the measles if you're around somebody who does have it. So put all that together, and that is why it is spreading like wildfire. We're approaching 1,800 cases this year in about 43 jurisdictions. Right now, we're seeing this outbreak in the Carolinas with 100 school kids who are quarantined. And if we don't reverse course magically in a month, we may lose our elimination status, which the United States gained in the year 2000. So definitely moving backwards when it comes to measles. A reminder for all parents that 2 doses of the trusted MMR vaccine that's been around since the 60s will offer your child more than 97% protection against the measles.
Well, the other thing I want to talk to you about, this new study on teens gambling in video games. It's increasing the risk of gambling with real money.
This is fascinating, Alex. I've never bonded with you about whether or not you're a gamer, but when I actually think about it, there's a lot of gambling elements in video games, whether that's virtual casino games or loot boxes where your character gambles like what's in that box. Researchers in Belgium found a possible link between kids who play video games, young kids aged 10 to 17, and engage in gambling-like elements in video games, and then real-life gambling with money a year later. Now, this is just a study of 2,000 kids, but it is worth noting how a relationship between gambling virtually might translate to the real world. Advice I would give to parents is obviously talk to your kids about gambling, monitor any behavior, and pay attention to any of those recommendations about ages on video games.
Well, I am a gambler, but the closest that I come to gambling on video games is going for it on 4th down in Madden. All right, Dr. Patel.
I love that.
Lastly, it is Friday, sir. So what is your prescription for the weekend?
My prescription is related to holiday travel, which a lot of people are going to be hitting to the skies, the roads, maybe water, I don't know, for Thanksgiving, and to plan for delays. Medically speaking, when it comes to flight delays, you want to make sure that you not only have hydration, nutrition, but pack any medications you may need. It's also really important to make sure that during all the travel, you're practicing safe hygiene as well. If you're coughing and you have symptoms, to consider staying home, wearing a mask, wiping down surfaces. Are you up to date on vaccines? That's important as well. And to check in with anyone you're visiting to see how they're feeling as well. But I think all of that together will help people have a very safe holiday week up ahead.
Great tips indeed. And hey, Dr. Patel, if I don't see you before then, happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving, Alex. You know what? I'm grateful for you.
I'm grateful for you too, friend. All right, we'll leave it there. Thank you, Dr. Patel.